Just before you start your self-massage, take a deep, cleansing, relaxing breath. Inhale, refreshing oxygen, and exhale any excess tension. This allows you to be more fully relaxed and enjoy and discover the benefits of self-massage. These massage and stretch sequences may be performed on your body in a healthy condition. If you have any underlying health conditions, please see your doctor to see if this is appropriate for you. Do not massage if you have skin infections, varicose veins, hip and knee replacements. If you're a pregnant woman and any serious illness, please check with your doctor if massage is appropriate for you. Hi, I'm Stanyer. Let me introduce you to self-massage. I'm going to guide you through simple self-massage techniques that alleviate stress, boost vitality and well-being. It is important to warm your hands up before you begin self-massage. To warm our hands, we rub our hands together, generate heat. It's a friction technique. Generate heat as if you're dry washing your hands. Rub your hands, palms, top of your hands, wrist, wrist rub. You rub your hands vigorously all over, rubbing your palms, top of your hands, your wrists to generate heat. Start warming up your hands and fingers. To mobilise the joints and the fingers, we massage down the sides of each finger. You can start with a little finger, squeezing technique from the base of the finger up to the fingertip, all the way through the thumb. And you repeat on the other side, so you squeeze from the base of the finger up to the fingertip, either side of the nail, and you work through all your fingers, ring finger, index finger, and your thumb. Then we rotate the finger vigorously. Rotate 4 or 5 times in one direction and rotate 4 or 5 times the other direction. So if you go anti-clockwise, then you circle clockwise 4 or 5 times. Energizing your fingers. And you repeat on the other side. We rotate the finger vigorously. Rotate 4 or 5 times in one direction and rotate 4 or 5 times the other direction. Stretching out, squeezing muscles, ligaments and tendons. We take our thumb, we try and draw it in sideways, the little finger, we do a sideways movement with our thumb and little finger to try and mobilise our wrists in different direction, and a figure of 8 to start mobilising the wrist. We do a figure of 8 to rotate our wrists, and then we extend that to wrist circles in both directions to mobilise the joints of your wrists. So we're going to stretch now the soft tissues of our fingers and hands and wrists, and we come into the prayer position and you push down towards your wrist so you stretch out all the ligaments on the underneath of your wrist. And you extend that up to your fingers to stretch out your fingers. You feel a nice stretch on the inside of your fingers through your palms. Then stretch individual wrists. We press against opposite hand, and you should feel a stretch on the inside of your forearm. And we repeat this on the other side. The hand that we're stretching is pushing against the resistance given by your opposite hand, and you feel stretches in the ligaments and tendons. We press against opposite hand, and you feel stretches in the ligaments and tendons on the outside of your forearm. And you repeat on the other side, feel stretches in the ligaments and tendons on the outside of your forearm. It's very important to warm up your hands for massage. If you're using the keyboard or mouse on computer all day, or if you're driving all day, we often have our fingers and hands in a state of contraction, and over time that builds up an excess level of tension in our hands and fingers. And it's important to stretch out our fingers, mobilise our wrists and hands to prevent this excessive tension, and to release and feel relaxed in your hands. If you do this regularly, to warm up every day, you can prevent things like arthritis in the fingers and the hands, and potentially it can prevent carpal tunnel syndrome if you do overuse your hands by typing, computer work, or hold a fixed position. Great health benefits for anybody. These are great exercises for you to do for your own health and well-being, and it's great also to stress relief. You can feel as you warm up your hands how much tension you're holding in your shoulders and your neck by releasing and mobilizing your hands. It's fascinating. Everything's interconnected, and a lot of tension is built up in your shoulders and neck by how you use your arms and also how you hold your posture. So if you release excessive tension in your hands, you can actually feel the tension that's left in your shoulders. It helps bring awareness to how much excessive tension that you're holding in your body, especially if you do sit for long periods of time, whether it's on computer, in front of computer games, or driving long periods. If you're working in an office all day, you can begin to be aware of how much excessive tension that's held in your body. Warm up your hands before you massage. Be fully committed to the moment and the benefits of self-massage. Learn my wonderfully choreographed sequences of stretches and massage techniques that enhance your well-being. Regularly participate in the art of touch. Mobilisation stretches can reduce stress, improve flexibility, enhance your overall well-being. Self-massage for the foot. Before you self-massage, make sure you're sitting in a comfortable chair with an upright posture so your back is being supported. If you need support cushions, make sure you have support cushions in your lower back or under your knee while you're performing self-massage. We're going to start off with foot massage. So to warm up the foot at the beginning, you just give it a nice rub. It's a friction technique. Generate some warmth. Massage the entire foot. This is especially good for relieving fatigue and general aches and pains. Generally warming up. Then we begin to press at the points of the arch with your thumbs along towards your big toe, beginning at the heel, working towards your big toe. 4 or 5 times. As you're doing this, remember to breathe naturally. This stimulates the reflexes of the spine. It helps release tension. Always with self-massage, start with gentle touch to sense what's going on in your body, build up that sense of awareness, and as you gradually can feel what's going on, you can gradually increase the pressure. You can start using circular motions with your thumbs at the ball area of your big toe. can go around your big toe in a circular motion, around the ball of the big toe, and then you go along edge of all the toes with squeezing motion of your thumbs. You can press the whole of your foot with your thumbs, squeezing in between your fingers and thumbs. Starting from the heel, you can squeeze down the back of the heel and then squeeze all the way up through your feet, remembering about your breathing as you do so. You can knead the outside of your feet with your thumbs and fingers. So we're going the outside of the foot now. So we're going to work around the inner and outer heel area, pinching and pressing the grooves, indentations of the heel, ankle. This helps you promote relaxation and a good night's sleep. So you can use circular motion and squeezing motion. All around inside of your ankle joint and the outside of your ankle joint. Circling and squeezing the heel. I tend to squeeze gently the Achilles tendon. Knead the Achilles tendon, the insertion of the heel up to the base of the calf muscle. Releases excess tension in your ankles, especially if you've been on your feet all day. Massaging your toes between your thumb and your first finger and squeezing them from the joint all the way up to the toe, and go to the next one and squeeze, mobilize, squeeze, mobilize, squeeze, mobilize. Pulling and squeezing motion away from you. Squeeze each toe. And you can also squeeze each toe, the side of each toe. So you do the top and the bottom and the side of each toe. Ooh, stretching. And then, once you've stretched, you can rotate 4 or 5 times. It's in each direction. And rotate. And rotate. And rotate one direction and the other direction. One direction and the other direction. Now we're going to press and massage in between each toe, starting from your toes and moving upwards. And you just do a little sort of pressing action all the way up in between each toe, starting from your big toe to your little toe. So press between the tendons. Wonderful thing about self-massage is you could be watching television after a long day at work and doing this, and then you're squeezing your toes down towards the floor. You should be able to stretch your toes up to the ceiling, to take palm of your hand and pull your toes up to the ceiling. And then take hold of your heel. You're not pointing your foot like in dance, you're just squeezing the toes, trying to stretch all those ligaments out. You can hold around the ankle or hold around the heel to take the weight off. Squeeze. And then go back the other way. And squeeze, stretch. Stretch and squeeze. Stretch and squeeze. You can place your foot flat on the mat or floor. Just try and lift your toe up, stretching out the fascia on the bottom of your foot. Lift your toe up. And lift your toe up gently. You can feel the stretch along the bottom of your foot. Mobilise the joint of your ankle so you can hold above your ankle and hold bottom of your foot and gently circle your foot and twist it laterally or away from you and towards you. And then you can do a twisting motion as if you're wringing out your foot. So you're trying to twist it. Really allows mobilisation of those joints, like a twisting motion in both directions. Twisting motion in both directions. And you can squeeze as if you're like breaking a Kit Kat. You put your base of your thumbs, not your nails, into the foot. Stretch and stretch out top of your foot. And stretching the other way as if you're stretching apart that area. And then you can, hopefully it's nice and warm, get your knuckles to just gently circle down from your heel to your toes, stretching out. And you can knuckles to a pound, or you can actually pound the bottom of your foot. Oh, there we go. You can also use a tennis ball or an avocado pit. I have a golf ball at the moment. You can just sit back in a seat, put a golf ball under your foot or tennis ball. As you're sitting, take your weight off your foot and gently circle the ball underneath your foot to give it a massage. This is a great way of releasing the muscle fascia within your foot, and it actually can increase your flexibility in your lower back, potentially your hamstrings. But it's all interconnected, so massaging your neck also helps. But it can release and gain flexibility in your hamstring area and lower back area. So rolling on a carpeted surface is best, so you can keep control, or as I'm on a mat. This really releases the fascia in the bottom of your foot. And you can massage it under the toes. You can support your weight as I'm holding my leg. And as your soft tissues of your foot warms up, you can actually apply more pressure. And if you feel any ache, release the pressure until the aches have gone. If you regularly do this, you will notice the benefits and your feet become far more relaxed. If you tend to grip your toes, you can feel real tension in your feet, and it actually builds more tension in your physical self and your emotional well-being. So rolling on ball. Massage is one of the easiest ways to attain and maintain good health and well-being. Take a deep, cleansing, relaxing breath to encourage the natural flow of energy around the body, bringing balance and harmony. You repeat this on the other side. Tension, headaches, insomnia, general aches and pains and stresses of the day can easily be alleviated by massage, self-massage regularly each day.